My name is Dr. Julia Davids. I'm the Director of Choral Activities at North Park University in Chicago, and I'm also co-author with Stephen Latour of the book Vocal Technique, A Guide to Classical and Contemporary Styles for Conductors, Teachers, and Singers. So much has changed due to our current circumstances. And I don't know about you, but I feel like we're all missing singing together and especially performing. We're sort of like athletes who don't get to play our sport right now, but we need to keep on training. So today's video will take us through a warm-up and focus on more technical challenges to keep our instruments healthy and our minds and our bodies engaged in singing. So let's get started. First, we need to do a little bit of stretching. Let's do one of my favorites. Let's bring our arms in and round our chest down like a little ball. And then let's expand outward and come back, small and tight, and wide and expansive. And then just relax your arms down, bring your head to a level position, sternum comfortably high, great alignment from top to bottom. Let's breathe in and out. Remember to expand as you inhale. And let's try a little sigh. Ah. And let's inhale. Ah. Ah. So your voice may go a little higher or a little lower than mine does. So feel free as we go through this warm-up to pause the video at any point, do a few more repetitions, or to move on to the next exercise. We're going to start with a semi-occluded vocal tract exercise, an SOVTE. We talked about this on the last video, so feel free to go back and review that. I'm going to use a straw. I highly recommend using a straw to vocalize every day. You can also use like a V or Z, a Z. So we're going to start here and just a slide of a third, tenors and basses down the octave. So a reminder to take a low, relaxed breath and then use your abdominals to control how much air is coming through and how fast it's going. A reminder as well to enjoy that slide. Let's do a few more. Careful that there's no breath escaping around the straw and that you're keeping your nasal passages closed. Couple more here and let's go down. Let's take a fifth and we'll go more for those of you who are low voices, and maybe try switching it up to a minor descending fifth. There we are. Go ahead and Great. Okay, so today we're going to focus on how we start our sound or our onset. Some people call it attack, but that feels a little aggressive to me. So we'll talk about onset. We've got three main choices. We can start with a glottal onset, and that's where our vocal folds are pressed together and then push apart. Ah, ah, that sort of feeling. So if I did it on a pitch, it might feel like this. Ah, ah, ah. Try that with me. Ah, ah, ah. Good, and we want to be able to do it sort of gently. So you might try using your fingers in a little gesture with the fingers pressed together and then pulling apart. Let's try it gently, and we go. Ah, ah, ah. It's very useful when we want to have a very precise sound. So that's our glottal onset. Let's try an aspirated onset, and that's where we start with breath. So ha, 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 like H-A. Try that with me. Ha, ha, ha. That's going to encourage a lighter or breathier sound. Somewhere in the middle is what we should be aiming for most of the time, and that's called a coordinated onset. And that's where our breath and our folds work together to give us excellent vocal fold closure, a great sound, and a healthy delivery to this onset. So let's try that. That's going to sound like ah, ah, ah. Takes a lot of coordination, just like the name, coordinated onset. So it's okay if you try it and it doesn't work right immediately. So the exercise we're going to do gives us 3 chances at it. So it'll be ah, ah, ah. And you may find that your voice does ah, ha, ah. So feel free to take all 3 of those times to find our coordinated onset. Let's go together. Here we go. And ah, ah, Great. Our best circumstances for achieving coordinated onset occur when we don't overbreathe. So we don't want to take such a big breath that our folds have to lock over on top of that. So just a comfortable fill of breath, and then we want to have everything ready to go in time. So our space, our vowel, everything's set up. So try inhaling through your vowel to give us a great shot at this. Let's do a couple more, and ah, ah, let's try A. A, A, gestures if that helps your body respond. That's an excellent way to connect to our sound. Okay, let's go down now. Let's go here on C. Working our lower register and our vowels. 1 and 2. C. C. One more. Oh, you could do one more of that. Excellent. So let's let's move into our upper range. We want to make sure we're exploring the bottom and the tops of our range. I'm going to use my straw. You could go to V or Z again, and the pattern we're going to use is Excellent. Let's go back and do a few of those without our straw or our V. Now we'll go on. To the viol. Feel free to go higher if you can. So after we've worked our vowels and our range, low and high, we want to make sure that we connect those registers. So today, instead of a regular arpeggio, we're going to do a reverse arpeggio. So starting at the top and finishing at the top. And we'll sing on ta, ta, ta. Excellent. So try adding different consonants, try changing the vowels up. You can do all sorts of things to take these basic exercises and just tweak them a little bit so you don't get bored. Okay, we're going to finish with one of the exercises that we do at North Park all the time, and it's an interval exercise. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on one pitch. That's going to be our pivot pitch. And we're going to sing that pitch, and then we're going to go above it by a half step, back to the pitch, below it by a half step, and then back to the pitch. And then the next one we're going to do is using that pivot pitch, we'll do a whole step above and below. And then a minor third, a major third, perfect fourth, etc. We're going to finish at the fifth today, but I challenge you to go all the way to the octave if you feel like it. So we're going to start here. This is on an F pitch if you want to follow along. And I'm just going to sing on D, D, D. So this is how we go. Minor second. D, 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 D. Take a breath. And feel free to choose a different pivot note so it fits well in your voice's range. I'm going to go a little higher for our next one. Let's go here and we'll sing on da, 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 da. See if you can make it feel musical, just like a phrase of a gorgeous song you love to sing. So let's sing here on da and da, 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 da. Well done. So as we continue through this period of not being able to sing together, take time to remember what it feels like, what it sounds like to sing with others. Treasure that memory and keep singing as much as you can.